Welcome back to my channel, baddies. I'm so excited to be back with my microphone. This is my second weekend in a row giving you a YouTube video. I'm on a roll like toilet paper. Meow. I always like to section off my tumblers with painter's tape. And I'm going to be super honest with you. When I start my Tumbler, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know my name. I don't know where I live. I don't know what a Tumbler is. I literally just start and mess around. I mess around sectioning out the Tumbler in different areas. I mess around doing big sections and little sections to create, not texture, but like, what is it? Depth. To create depth. I don't know how to speak English, okay? Bear with me here, please, people. I barely speak it. All right, so what I ended up doing was sectioning out my Tumbler in 3 different sections so that I could use all 3 different glitter colors. And I knew that I wanted my section area to be the biggest because I knew that I was going to put a template on it. And I'm so glad it ended up working out this way. I even changed my mind after I started painting and I said, you know what? Let me make the light pink section a little bit bigger and have it go up so that I have all these weird, irregular shaped like glitter areas. And I swear I've been, what? Why? I swear I've been obsessed with doing it this way. Also, not me going from exorcist voice to back to normal voice in 3 seconds. Here's the beautiful glitter colors that come in this bundle that I will be using. And if you missed out on the bundle because it is already selling out very quick, don't worry. I've got other amazing products on my website, other mini bundles that you can use to make really, really beautiful tumblers. So definitely head over to my website. Use your discount code Mayra Maks It and get yourself something beautiful because I have so many new products today. And I definitely will be restocking this bundle next weekend. So even if the vinyl or anything else is sold out by the time you go to my website, grab the glitter bundle by itself so that next weekend when I restock the vinyl and the UVDTF sheet, you'll already have the glitter and you won't be in danger of it selling out. So once I did my glitter, I sealed it and I epoxied it. I feel like I've done so many YouTube videos showing how I epoxy and how I seal that we can go ahead and just keep moving. But I do realize that I never show you this part and how I clean the rim in between things that I'm doing. I watched one of Jessica Flynn's videos the other day and I saw her say that she always skips showing that part on YouTube videos. And I was like, you know what? I do too. So let me show you how I clean my rim in between different steps. Now, these are the 2 vinyls that come in my bundle. They're so freaking cute. And this is the 2 UVDTF decal sheets. One is Gold Roses holographic. The other one is just some floral and some butterfly accents. So I start by cutting out my vinyl. Now, when I am in this process where I'm sectioning everything out, I still don't know what I'm going to do with my design. I'm simply cutting out the sections that I want to separate and figuring out what I want to show, like making sure that I have part flowers, part like the other kind of vinyl that had the words on it. And once I have everything sectioned out, I go ahead and I measure again just to make sure that my section is the size that I think it is after adding glitter and epoxy to it. And then in Cricut Design Space, I size my template to fit that exact area. I cannot get over how beautiful this is. I seriously cannot. I swear you guys need to learn Procreate. It is like the easiest thing in the world. Maybe not at the beginning, but you do get used to it. And then it allows you to create all of these beautiful templates for your tumblers and take your designs to the next level. I like to put my transfer tape facing with the sticky side up, and then I put my template on it facing down so that I can go ahead and get it straight with no lumps or bumps. And then I cut the excess off. I straighten it with my little thingy-majiggy. I place it over my Tumbler just one more time, just to make sure that it's going to be the perfect size. And then I very carefully use my booger hooks to go ahead and get the placing right and to make sure that it doesn't rip on me, that it doesn't get creases, that I don't accidentally bend it and mess it up. And this is a very satisfying part. Now, funny story, LOL, we're all just ha-ha-haing in Spanish and in English, ja-ja-ja. I placed this whole template and was like, yes, queen, I'm so talented. Wow, go me. Mayra Makes It. And then I realized that the freaking letters were upside down. Why? So then I had to I had to pull it out and then recut it and replace it. But you know what? Life is too short and time is precious. So I'm not going to show you that part, but I'm not fake. So I will tell you about it. I did make a boo-boo. And then I start just kind of placing different sections of vinyl in different areas, just kind of messing around to see where I want to take this tumbler, what direction I want to take it in, what I want to put in what section. And I always use washi tape and painter's tape to section out my areas. And I do this so that all of my areas that I'm applying vinyl to stay perfectly straight. Now, I know there are some creators that use the Holy Spirit and tape and all of these, steps to make sure that it's straight. You're not going to get that over here. Okay. No, ma'am. Okay. I say a prayer and pray by the hairs on my chin that I'm going to get it straight and I'm not going to have to do it again. And that's just how I do it. But if you want to take measures and tape down the vinyl and do all this other things before you peel it and stick it, more power to you. More power to you. I admire you. But me, nah, I'm going to wing it. I'm going to wing it and pray that it comes out just how I like. Now, I picked my washi tape from my ginormous collection that refuses to stop growing. It's like an alien mutant. It grows overnight. Who's buying all this washi tape? I refuse to admit that it's me, because Jenny's listening. Anyway, so thank you to all of you who keep sending me washi tape as a gift. So then another thing that I like to do that I think gives my tumblers dimension. Oh, look at me, dimension. I see, que mamona se cree. Nomás porque está en el YouTube. Anyway, I like to use different, I don't want to say textures, but different patterns and different colors, because I feel like my tumbler looks better if I have different color washi tapes, different patterns here and there. I just feel like it gives it so much detail and so many things for you to look at. Now, I'm going to do a lot of time lapses while I do this washi tape because it took me 6 months. Just kidding. But it might as well have been 6 months. It took me an hour and a half. An hour and a half. Una hora y media to apply all of this washi tape. Okay. I consider myself a very impatient person and I'm all about instant gratification. But honey boo boo, let me tell you, when it comes to pinstriping, you got to take your time, baby, because that is the icing on the cake. That's the cherry on top. That's what's really going to bring this design together. So I literally go through phases where I'm like, nope, I don't like this. Nope, I don't like this. And then I hate all of the choices of washi tape that I have. And I open my drawers where I keep all the washi tape that you guys gift me. And I pull more out. Like you'll start to see how I start pulling out more, and you'll start to see the pile of washi tape on my desk growing, because I just like to keeping it interesting and adding different things. I needed a thicker washi tape to cover the lines in between the glitter. But I'm absolutely obsessed. Like Mariah Carey says, why are you so obsessed with me? Boy, I wanna know. Lying that you're crafting with me when everybody knows. It's clear that you're obsessed with me. Oh, 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 oh. Now, YouTube, don't come for me for no copyright. That was me. That is my voice. I know I sound just like Mariah Carey, and I know that everyone is going to confuse my voice with hers. I think we're voice twins, but don't give me a copyright violation. It is me, myself, and Irene. Now, I'm going to do another time lapse because, again, you would be here for 5 years if I let you watch me washi tape this, pinstripe it in real time. But look at it. She's so beautiful. She's a strong, independent woman. She don't need no man. And then once I get all of my pinstriping done, I take Mod Podge and a thin brush, And then I just go section by section and I do very thin, even layers over my washi tape. That's the key. That's the key to the kingdom of crafting, okay? If you spent all this time pinstriping this tumbler, do not risk the epoxy repelling on the washi tape. Do not risk epoxy getting under it and lifting it and messing up your design. Always take that extra step and apply a thin layer of Mod Podge over all of your pinstripes. If your coat is even and thin, it's going to dry completely clear and you're not going to be able to tell under epoxy that it's there. Once I did that, I applied 20 mLs of epoxy over this beautiful tumbler. I used Flynn Sisters epoxy. I have a discount code linked in the description. That's why the cup is so flawless, because it's the best in the game. Speaking of the devil, there she is on the bottom right. We were crafting together on FaceTime and giving each other advice on our designs. And after I do that, I start placing my UVDTFs. Again, I like to just kind of randomly hold my UVDTF decal sheet over my tumbler in different sections and just try to figure out where I want to put what. I knew that I wanted florals and butterflies, but I was trying so hard not to take away from the design and the beautiful template. So sometimes it takes me forever to do this because I'm just so picky about where I place my decals. And sometimes I like to cut them out and place them before I actually peel and stick them, just to make sure that I'm going to like where I put them. And I'm so glad I added butterflies to this design because I just feel like it's what brought it together. And I didn't even know that I was going to put butterflies inside of the little openings, but it ended up being that I had 4 the same size and it looked so cute. And then I took my holographic rose gold decal sheet and I cut one individual rose out, and then I put it on the bottom of my tumbler because I just thought it gave it character. And sometimes I don't do anything to the butt, and we're just going to do butt stuff here. So I did place a rose, and here she is in all her glory. I honestly feel like this video is inappropriate because this is so sexy. Like, I feel like this is near cup corn, if you catch my drift. You know what I mean? Like, this feels wrong to be looking at her. She's just a goddess. Here's one final look. I hope that you enjoyed my video. Please leave me a comment and share my video because it helps my channel. I'll see you next time. Besitos!